Hello, hello. Oh, gotta mute my phone. On the composition on. I'll turn that off. Hope everybody's okay. Good afternoon or good evening or whatever. Hope you are all well. Okay, my phone's on silent. No more interruptions there. How do you, Robert? Hope you are fine, mate. Good job here. Dum, 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 dum. Strange, isn't it, when your brain goes dead? I know, it's just turned off. So why have I got bloody shadows? Ah, never mind. I'll throw this a minute. Good one desktop. Yeah, taskbar, window behavior. Actually, I don't even know. I forgot. Thinking on this. Discord or anything. Anyway, Robert, I hope you are fine, mate. I'm just going through some settings here. Anyway, somewhere. I've been using Plasma, you see, the menus are a bit different. So, yeah, I'm in Trinity today. And I don't know if I got Discord or whatever installed. So, if I haven't, I can do that in a minute. Internet, don't know. Oh, I do. Load it up. Because I haven't used Discord on this. This is on SDB7, so. And to be honest, I couldn't see the layout of my drives on this. Yeah, bloody thing's downloading a friggin' update, man. And I can find out, can't I? LSBLK then. Whoops, okay. The Trinity Home Swap. It looks like I've got the one route. 17 gig. I didn't put my home back, which is interesting to me anyhow. Maybe not to anybody else, but it could do. 16 megabyte partition is, can't remember. The hell is on this guy? 66 gig. Can't remember. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Oops. Wrong. Wrong. Right. Yeah. Was opening contents, etc. Let's go into mine. Connecting, but not. Oh, it has now. What's connected? Weird. Oh, it looks like my Discord needs to be updated. Okay. Not a problem. It was on this one where the Discord is a bit crippled and not on the open box. What to do? Okay. Alright, anyway. Let me just, kill that off actually. Kill Discord off. Oh, hello Don. How you doing, mate? Just sorting something out here. So I'm having little hitches and glitches in my own in my own OS. It's updated, like I just haven't rebooted and stuff, and that's maybe what it is. Actually, let's cancel that a minute. Oh, it's done. Okay, so anyway, what else am I looking for? Dan, who's Dan? I can see Don, can't see Dan. um, oh, what? Surely I didn't see installed, I thought I did, but no, apparently not. Okay, that's done. I'm not quite sure how good my stream strength is today because, it seems to be alright. Okay, cool. No, Trinity on my PC Linux OS, mate. Hello, Gnostic. Good evening, mate. I'm just sorting some out here. That's what I want to sort out. Oh, I'm in route now. Wrong route. Do 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 do. What's been the config then? So F8 that out the way. That's that gone. Okay, time to clean up some shit here. That seems to be alright, doesn't it? Okay, no problem. Oh no, hang on. Let's see, CD, SC. I'm just messing about with stuff at the moment. I'm having a bit of issues with Discord, so I'm looking to see where it be hiding all its little bloody configs. Cause you know, they do that. I don't see anything under there. So CD, user share, and let's start. Just cut things down. Wow. Maybe would be better me just doing that. How you doing, English chap? Bob. How you doing, Steve? Done the PC shot, Ali? Yeah, I am. This is my other install though. One that goes back a really long way, and I've just updated it like I'm just sorting some shit out for myself. Oh, I forgot I had compies. No, nothing there either. Very cool. Just as you're bringing up Snapchat. So how are you today? I hope everybody is fine. Yeah, we'll have all a big group hug. Just sorting out Discord. Because it come up as like it was corrupt in some way, so I just rubbed everything off that I could find anyway. And now it's going to be downloading all the crap. Hello Tam, good to see you. Lama, hello. Whoever else not said hello to. I see English Chabs here. Lama Rossi's here. Yeah, it's okay. All cool. No, not Trinity Desktop in Arch. All in silent. No, no, no. I'm on my PC, lost mate. Yeah, as can be seen here in the Ghost in the Shell. Run 5.4.16 kernel. I haven't updated. Well, I have updated it. I just haven't rebooted yet. Yeah, 1920 Trinity, T-Win, Freestark, TDE, GTK. I can't think of freaking knows. Anyway, it's been a bloody while since I've used this, so why not? Yeah, all good. Oh, 66 will be the home for OpenBox, wouldn't it? Would it? Not home. Peru. Possibly. Dunno. You're going to work. Ready for work, bud? Excellent. Good to read. Just bear with me a mo. So I'm just deleting accounts. Oh, detecting account. I thought you cheeky bastard. Oh, here we go. This is where it's going to tell me now about 15 different. Oh. No, sod that. For the game of soldiers, fuck that right off. Give me a second. Got a better way of doing it, innit? Good night. Wrong one. Good night, Steve. English Bob. Sleep well, mate. See you soon. I hope. Oh, I've got to hunt down. Oh no, it's open box route. Okay. Home. Oh, so I do have a separate home, so that's probably that 66 gig shit that I got then. Spare SSD, 20 routing, build or spare, or spare. What's in new? Present. Annoying. You ever get one of those days where your brain just goes, oh, it must be building spare? Of course it is. Okay, now I'm getting somewhere. Edit. View. Preview icons. I want .config. And I want where's .discord in this shit. Let's right click copy. Let's go home. .config. Right click, paste. Overwrite all. Just touch me messing about. No, it's not that easy. Oh, it is copy. Oh, do 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 do. Uh, I haven't tried out Netrunner now. I can't say that I have, to be honest. Okay, let's see if I have any luck now with Discord. Sorry about that. I just had to reply to a quick text there, so. Um, Internet, Discord, boom. And if it still comes up as broken, meh to it, you know what I mean? I ain't too fussed. It's downloading update 101 now. So it must have been an update between last night and today, whenever. So we'll do that. Yeah, still saying it's broken, but meh, it don't matter. Let's go into my present times accounts and hit general. And unmute my bloody self, there we go. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Hey there, Explorer, hope you're well, mate. I've got voice connects, but it's like really low. Tingly? I don't know. I ain't got a clue what's wrong with it today. But I don't know why this is up here either, but there you go, that's Celebi. Probably got corrupted somewhere on the install. Works absolutely fine in the other one. Or it's either or got some permission issues. Which I can actually fix now, can't I? Thinking about it. Let's go reach out. Oops. Oh, was it dash capital R? Always forget. Oh no. Oh wait, no. Oh, God, Benny Alley. Yes, capital R. See, no one told me, did they? Bastards. What? Oh, yeah. Dumbass. There we go. Job done. Yeah, okay, Gnostically more than happy to join me, mate. That's for sure. Still working. Okay. What is it you actually do there, Gnostic? Sorry, Explorer. Seems much better to you on the thing going. So, no worries. Anyway, this time I've done things in the right order, kind of. I've got my bloody coffee. I did notice that red banner come up on my Discord, and I thought, yeah, I'll just remove it and put it back and all that kind of business, but nah, hasn't helped. I've got a feeling so much Trinity, I got some permission issues, but it's all good. As I said, this isn't how to install it needs to be wiped and, well, not wiped, you know. I could figure it out. Oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, I do as little as possible, mate. That's what I do. I build my ISOs, and make YouTube videos, mate. That's what I do. Yeah. Other than that, naff all. Be truthful. Cab along with you lot. That's what I do. But yeah, yeah, I've done system admin. Not for Windows though. I'll be honest. I have done it for Windows back in XP days and Vista days, and that did my head in. No, honestly, that screwed me over. And I did it for Linux in the same company, like, and like I was hardly ever touching the Linux machines. It was just updates, you know what I mean? Yeah, basically, and just telling them, hey, listen, system's down for about like a couple of minutes, like while she reboots. Literally, honestly, and there was never a time. Obviously, I tested the patches first on a test rig, right? I mean, let's be serious here. I wasn't actually going, hey, listen, I know you're working on this expensive spreadsheet, you know, on an SMB or NFS or whatever that we're using. Still in the servers. And yeah, I'm just going to rip your machine apart just for a second. Now, the test all the updates first on a test rig, which was connected to one client, which had all their software and stuff on, like all that I could access, and being root has its privileges, obviously. And so I could test out all their shit, make sure it works, and then I'd put it onto the production machines. I just used to tell them, this machine's got to be down for about 20 minutes, whatever, blah blah. Well, I installed the updates, and that's all I had to do for the Linux machines, to be honest with you. That was over 3 years, and nothing ever went down wrong or anything. And that was running Red Hat, I believe. Yeah, it was Red Hat. Well, I am going back like a few years, so forgive my my brain deadness. Yeah, it was Red Hat. 7, 8? Can't remember. You know that? And that's sad. I can't remember the version of Red Hat I used. I do know it was a 2.6 kernel though. It was 2.6 something. Anyway, regardless. And yeah, they had XP and Vista clients, not joking, on the desktop. And that caused me more grief than anything else. Why is this not connecting? Why is this failing now? Oh. I've done this and this happens. No, really. Oh. Hi there, Gnostic. How you doing?
It's all good.
Oh, cool. Hang on.
I had a late day today. I didn't wake up till around 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, very cool, very cool. So I was just checking the old thingy there. I've got it going through speakers at the minute, bud. So, and the only reason why that is because I can't remember what I've just done with my bloody headphones. Typical chav or what? Hello, Dobril.
Actually, I wasn't picking anything up from your speakers.
I've got it pretty low at the minute. Oh, that's alright. And if you're not having any echo bounce back like off, but that's cool.
This will work then, I guess.
Yeah, all good. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh no, you're right. I'm not. Because I'd see it through my desktop audio, wouldn't I? If I was having some kind of reverb. No, maybe not. Anyway, all good. You're booming over anyway, Gnostic, so no problem here. Been up since 7 a.m. I've been up since 9 o'clock. Because I bought a AV lead for my Fujitsu. It's display port to HDMI. I bought it for like a couple of quid off Amazon, like, and it arrived this morning. So I was up early for that. Anyway, Dobril, hope you were well. Or Dobry, sorry. I always say L because it looks like with my eyesight. I didn't see the 3 eyes, but Dobry will do.
Yeah, Lamer. I guess he really wants to go out to use the bathroom, I guess.
Yeah. They are like Swiss watches, dogs and cats actually, for getting you up at a certain time. If they're used to it, being fed or need to have a walk, like. Depends when they've jumped the night before, you know. Where you leave food down for them, water down for them, whatever. I mean, it's like this. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night needing a slush, you know what I mean? It's the way it is.
Yeah, I slid into the schedule. I usually do all right for a month or so, and then I end up sliding into a night schedule.
Yeah.
I screwed up my circadian rhythm back when I was trucking.
Yeah, I do know what you mean by that, actually, Nasty, because like, I went to bed last night quite late. Can't remember what time it was. Early hours of this morning. I was watching Torchwood or whatever on the iPlayer, BBC iPlayer. And I thought, yeah, bloody hell, it's getting late. I've got to be up in so like a few hours. So I got up. Yeah. Wasn't amused. Did not want to be up. I really didn't want to get up, but I had to. And I woke myself up. Like, I've been alright so far.
I guess she's up at the break of dawn to wake the pack leader, huh? I hear you, Lamer. I've raised a few pets during my days.
Oh no, there's always a reason, Lamer. Believe me. Even if he's bored, it's a reason. Yeah, come on now. Need to go pee pee now.
Licky on the face, wakey wakey.
Shoes. Huh? Very nice.
Licky on the face, wakey wakey.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello there, Hank. How you doing? Hope you're well. Nothing special happening today, by the way, peeps. You got your new retro sound card? What you got? A Sound Blaster 16 or something?
I heard you guys got snow over there, certain parts of the.
Yeah, on the mainland, there's a lot of snow in the north of England and Scotland. Apparently, it hasn't reached me down here. Too warm down here.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're all the way down south.
No, right. I just want to cuddle, mate. That's all the dog wants. Cuddle. What have you got yourself, Hank? Oh, you. Made myself right up with a filter tip. Pulled the cigarette away from my mouth and the filter tip stays. Went to your PCI riser card. Oh, a Yamaha YMF. Very nice. Very nice. You're going to be doing some MIDI stuff then? I haven't got any YMF and MIDI.
Besides, Lamer, you never know where that tongue's been.
Oh yeah, no. We do know where the tongue's been.
I was being sarcastic, dude.
Oh no, all right. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we know exactly where that tongue's been. About 10 seconds before it licked your face, actually. And you know why they do it? Because they can. Man, the boxer loves sleeping in, yeah. The puppy will get round to like your schedule rather than his, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Supports you're all 3D AX. Oh, a proper sound card, okay. XGNGS, very nice wavetables. It's the same wavetables used in Roland and stuff, so very nice. You're you're trying to turn the Thin client into a Windows 98 PC. Well, I mean, like Windows 98 all running so like a teacup, you know what I mean? RAM-wise and all that business. I'm trying to remember. What is it? 8 mega? No, less than 8 megabytes. Depends how thin the Thin client is, but yeah, why not? I'll have a go at that, sir. Hello, Mr. Stephen Anderson. Right, you got a computer that's an i5 8400 and you're going to put your buncher on it. Very good, chap. You know what? To be honest, Stephen, I would actually put 2004 on that. The 8400 is actually a half decent chip, mate. Oh, thank you. You know what, Hank? I'm on a different machine, so yeah, probably it hasn't set that part. Yeah, I'm on low on latency, you're quite right. I'd have to stop the stream though. Dumbass. Thank you, Hank. You know what? I forgot about that because I'm on a different desktop and stuff, and of course the settings haven't carried over for some reason.
Take care, Lamer.
Yeah, you take care, Lamer. You have a good day at work, mate. It's interesting that this Discord hasn't froze up on me. So what is it in my open box that freezes Discord, but that doesn't happen in either Marseille or Plasma
All
or Trinity?
I don't really
Weird.
use any of that other stuff, but all I do is keep the old original 009 dev package around when I need to reinstall it and
Oh, for Discord.
run that, and
Mine's just in
yeah,
the repo.
and then and then basically log in and let it run its own updates. But as far as all that other stuff, it's system specific.
Yeah, it's in the repo anyway. I do have issues with this particular install, but it's of my own doing. And I know it's of my own doing because I was stripping things out and putting things back, and I've screwed up somewhere. Because if I try and bring up Synaptic, you can see it's saying fuck yourself. And if I try and do it under shell, oops, can't spell it even. Again, it could bring up the password prompt, and it could tell me it can't connect to display 0. But if I go in as root, obviously it could work.
See, my level, my skill level is nowhere near yours. So
I'll figure it out.
I run my Mint, and then I experiment around with other stuff.
Oh, I do know how to solve it, and I'm just trying to think of what it is. Oh, what was it I read? I thought, yeah, I'll put that in the back of my mind. Another midnight shift, that's tough, man. Yeah, that's the thing with decent Linux distros. They are boring, and the reason why they're boring is because they're so damn fucking stable. No, seriously, they are. Unless you are, unless you're a twat, you won't break a Linux box.
That's why I stick with Mint for my main OS, and then I have a couple extra drives over here I play around with others.
Yeah, Mint's alright. Although if I was going to go Mint, I'd use the Debian version rather than the Ubuntu. I don't know what it is about me, Ubuntu. We just don't get on. It frustrates the fuck out of me, to be honest. Debian's a bit quicker. On the other machine, though.
You know, I'd be complaining to your government about you guys supposedly having. I mean, this is like 15 years ago or so now.
What's that?
But ain't the whole island supposed to have fiber optics by now?
Oh yeah. Good luck with that.
Trust me, we're getting the same garbage here too, because they promise one thing and deliver garbage.
Yeah, I tell you what I did like in the old days, Hank. Sorry, Nasty. No, what I did like in the old days, where you would have Lilo come up, and then you could go like boot thing, and then you could tell like root equals dev and pick another root, and you could like use say a Ubuntu kernel on PC Linux OS or the PC Linux OS kernel on Ubuntu and all that kind of business. I did like doing that. Yeah, probably, Hank, but you know the fibre crap over here. I want white fibre to come to knock on my door and say I can give you even like 30 meg up and down, or 30 up and 15 down up. Someone's buttered my mouth and talking for me, I swear to God. Yeah, 15 up, 30 down. And I'd give them my money, man, I swear to God I would. If they could guarantee that for me. X-Man, yeah. But no, you could seriously, back in the day, regards to distro, you could use any kernel with any distro just by specifying the root. Because it was all System V, it was all, it was all just good. You can't do that with System D, by the way. I've tried fucking oodles of times. You won't allow me.
Those Netflix codecs have a lot of proprietary software in them, so that's Netflix, probably why. And it probably backdoors into your system too.
Yeah, probably. I've never used Netflix, so. I'm quite happy with the, actually I'm on 5.4 I think on this one. 5.4.14, something like that. Because although I do have the 5.5 kernel installed, I have to reboot twice. One to go into my open box to tell its EFI to say, oi, I've just updated, so I'm on, yeah, 5.4.16 even.
Well, when you update, you basically have to reboot, right? So the new kernel comes into effect, right?
Yeah, but what I'm dual booting on this. So I've got my Trinity on one partition and my open box and stuff on the other. And it's the open box Grub 2 that takes care of everything else. So I have to reboot twice. Or, as if this will let me, because like as I said, I've been having issues with root. Yep, it's doing the exact same thing, in it. Alright, fine. I see how it is. Although, I can do this. Go to boot. Set up boot system. Up to EFI 10 seconds. Yep. Next. Unless it dies on me, I should be alright. It should pick up the rest of the. You'll probably see it come up here. Profile on West. Finish.
Now, like I said, I had some friends not too far
There we
from
go.
here.
Job done.
Well,
So if I
this
reboot now, I'm now using the Trinity's boot system rather than open boxes, and open box will be there underneath another bloody menu. Yeah, close that.
I had some friends over east of you near Brighton Beach, and they were griping about it a decade ago because he was running a World of Warcraft server, a private server,
Yeah.
and whatever. It was just a pain. He was always having connection issues.
I'm always having connection issues, but I'm alright. You know. I mean, I think the internet's been up now for about 12 hours or something, which is a remarkable feat for this super shit, I tell you. But it'll do. It'll do. It went down
I
on me
mean,
twice yesterday.
if they can run a cable across the Atlantic, I don't see a little 5 mile stretch to an island.
Oh, no, we've got broadband on the island. We've got fibre on the island. You can have up to a gigabit if you're in the town. No problem. Gigabit up and down if you're willing to pay.
Oh, so
But
you're in the boonies then, huh?
but I'm in the boonies. I'm like 2 miles away from the cabinet. So I'm basically twisted copper pair 2 miles and then it goes fibre from the cabinet. So they're pushing like 50 meg at me and I'm getting like 5 of it or 4 of it or whatever.
Yeah, we get the same. Like I said, we get the. I'm across the street from a school, a grade school, and yeah, it's basically we get similar issues. Well, sort of the same. The box is literally 200 feet from the house, but the signal travels a mile and a half just to get here, or
Uh-huh.
the line. And you could tell when they boot up the servers in the morning, and then another half hour later, when all the kids start logging on, and then around lunch it gets funky too. It literally drops connection at my house across the street from the school.
At the moment I am on, I know I'm on like the 454 kernel in there. Oh, I haven't got, oh yeah, there it is. That's the one I've installed, but I haven't rebooted into yet. It's the 556 kernel. Of course, we got like stuff like the Apple SPI for touchpad keyboard and touchbar fan and MacBooks and all that kind of crap to install if I wanted. Except I don't know anybody with a MacBook, so I've never bothered putting those drivers into my ISOs, to be honest. But they're there if you need them. Yeah, all good. Me, well, technically I'm on fibre, but I'm not. So, yeah. ASDL I was on before, and I was getting to like 1 meg up. 1 meg down, sorry, and about like 256k up or something stupid. So I'm paying a bit extra, I'm not getting that much extra, to be honest. On good days, I'm getting like a 4 meg connection, 5 meg connection. The highest I've ever been is 7 meg, and I was really appreciative of that. But yeah, where me and my sister lives in a nearby town. Well, I say nearby, 10 miles away, it is nearby, innit? And her connection's rock solid on like 50 down, 50 odd down, 60 down, you know. And when I visit my sister, like, I do a lot of stuff over my sister's. I take my laptop with me and I do a lot of stuff over there. Because her internet's just so much better. You can download a load of stuff. Yeah, we got cable there. It said if you're in the right place on this Isle of Wight, you can go to Wi-Fi and get a gigabit down. Yeah, you should be able to. It's around about 25. Yeah, 25 to 30 megabytes a second. Yeah, it is on a 250. Around about 25 to 30 megabytes. I had to do the quick math in my head then. Don't let me do math at this time
35,
now.
35 megs a second? That's slow.
Megabytes, not megabits.
Oh, megabits.
He says he's on a 250 megabit connection, which means he should be getting 25 megabytes a second, divided by 10 roughly for the handshakes and everything. €140 a year. That's a lot cheaper in England for that. That's a business
I limit
connection.
mine at.
Oh, symmetric.
I limit
symmetric.
I limit mine at 200 megs per second, so the rest of the house can have good bandwidth whenever I'm downloading stuff.
Oh, have a look at some.
I don't know what the megabit speed. I don't know the difference between megabits and megabytes. I mean, I know what a megabyte is, but I just don't know what a megabit is.
Well, it's literally millions of bits, one data bit in a million. So you have to sort of like divide it by 10 to get your megabytes. Instead of divide by 8, which is usual, but there's 2 handshaking bits that you don't count. Anyway, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, white fiber.
That sounds a lot, Hank. That sounds a lot like on the other side of the state for me in Kansas City. There was areas around KC. Basically, Google bought up a bunch of dark fiber and basically ran a test program for a number of years, and people were getting 1,000 megs.
Oh, 900. We're far off. It's £60.99 a month for 900 megabit. I went far off. I thought it was a gigabit, but it's 900 megabit apparently. But I'm not near any of their stuff. If I could go full fiber 900, I would. I'd happily play 70 quid a month. About 90 quid, $90 somewhere around here.
I remember the old 8-bit cap back in the day before everything.
I'd like that, but you know, I'm not going to get it today. I just didn't live into the city, but I'd happily pay that.
Hey, Bob.
Hello, Mr. Hopper. I hope you are well, Mr. Bob the Hoppy. Yeah, I know there's 8 bits to a byte, Stephen. Thank you for that. And do you know who decided it would be 8 bits to a byte? True story. Because there was at one point in the early days of computers, around about 1960s, there was no actual definition of what a byte was, and it was IBM that actually came up with the 8 bits to a byte, and they worked it out using a character on a screen that takes exactly 8 bits for the matrix of a bit. There we go. That's how. So it's 8 bits to a byte. Equally, it divides into 2 rather neatly. So that's why. But we could have been using 10 bits to a byte, 12 bits to a byte, 16 bits to a byte, but now we're on 8 bits to a byte. How are you, Mr. Bobby Hoppy?
Petabytes.
So for the 8 bits to the byte, you have to thank IBM. And a woman within IBM, actually, was a woman that thought of it. Now, of the name I can't remember off the top of my head. There's some useless trivia for you. But when you're dealing with internet, it's 10 bits because you have the 8 bits that come down the line to the byte plus 2 for the handshake. So it's actually 10 bit. There's all a Deloptiplex. You know, I need to upgrade myself. 34 quid. Woohoo! A big spender.
That's cheap for Optiplex.
It's a
compared to over
390.
here.
What's the guts inside the Optiplex, if you don't mind me asking, Bo? What's she running inside there? I'm just trying to remember what 390 is actually. Is it the tiny one? No, that's the 260s, wasn't it? So it'll be bigger than that. Good question.
I know they were pushing all these Lenovo laptops on Newegg with mint cinnamon on them, and didn't matter which one you ordered. They offered 8, 16, and 20 gigs of RAM. And
very
if
nice.
you went in and looked at the specs on them, all the motherboards handled 20 gigs of RAM. So you could order a cheaper one and upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
But they were charging too much. They're charging, between $850 and $1,300 for these, and it's like, and it's all refurbs, so it's like.
Well, yeah. I guess they were refurbs.
They're charging damn near as much for them as they used to charge when they were new.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is about things like ThinkPads is that they just hold the value. Artificially, in my view, but they just seem to hold value.
Well, ThinkPads are garbage, but these were business class laptops. These weren't. These were, I think, Dell's mainly.
Oh, Stephen, I'm broadcasting from sunny Isle of Wight in United Kingdom. A place called Ashy in Ryde. I won't narrow it down any more than that, but that's where I am. You'll find it if you Google it. All you'll see is fields there. Oh yeah, graphics sounds really do hold their value. Yeah, as you said, the graphic ultrasound, $600 sounds about right to me.
I got an old IBM PC Junior. If anybody wants real retro.
I had the better version. I had the Tandy version. We stole a lot of the Junior's ideas of the 16 colours in CGI mode and all that business. And the proper sound.
That sucker's from the 80s, dude.
Yeah, it was. 1985,
That's real.
I think it was. A TRS-80 SX. Back in the day. Massive 256 kilobytes of RAM. That thing rocked.
Mine only had 32. And then the upgrade to 64 kilobytes of RAM costs like $300 or $400.
Oh yeah. It was expensive back in those days.
And the RAM board was as big as some of the huge motherboards nowadays.
Yeah, retro computing, there's a big market for it at the moment, I think. And when you try picking up a 5150 now, see how cheap that'll run you. For a decent 5150 that's running. Amazing how much money, And rather these people get lucky on the internet and just pick one up for 60 quid like, and you're thinking, you bastard.
they're building too many limitations into the modern soft hardware these days, and plus everything's becoming so proprietary now. It has been for at least a decade or two.
Mm-hmm. True enough. Talk to people all over the world in real time. Yeah. Whereabouts are you from, Stephen? Mr. Anderson. Okay, i3 second gen. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I bought a laptop which says i5 second gen not long ago, 25 quid. You know what I mean? I ain't complaining. Had 2 gig of RAM in it, no hard drive. I put another 2 gig in. What was your mother's brother? Working like a champ, man. I've done a live stream the other day on it.
Yeah, Steven Anderson. I remember when VoIP was just a concept.
Mm.
And then when you started trying to mess with it, it rarely worked.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I tell you what I do want, you know, Hank, and that's an Osborne one, portable, lookable. Always liked those machines, even when I first saw them way in 1970, whatever, 7, 8, whatever. Always wanted one.
So you're in lumberjack territory. I'm here in St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Longview, Washington. Okay, cool. And Gnostics in Missouri. Missouri.
Yeah, it's a state. We always have a
Ah,
joke. It's called the state of. It's called the state of misery.
yes, that's in Missouri. Yeah, fair enough. No, full total cost of 70 quid. Not bad at all, Bob. Not bad at all. I was thinking about picking up an SSD for this one, but I might have got an M2 SSD in there, which runs off the SATA, M2 SATA. There's no NVMe on this machine. Yeah, that's what you said last time, Longview, Washington, or did I read that wrong?
No, you said it right the first time. I thought he was just trying to be whatever safe with his location, but yeah,
Oh,
same
okay.
thing. Longview, Washington. I'm not even sure where Longview is. I just know it's in the state somewhere, and
Well, it's probably
it's
more than
all
one Longview.
friggin'
You know, because you know, like in the States, there's multiple towns and cities
every
and stuff that are repeated. Hello,
yeah,
Steve's very
Springfield's
own.
a big one.
Steve's very own. I hope you are well.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, as I was saying that earlier on, I bought a not DVI, DisplayPort to HDMI for one of my machines, and this machine and another machine's got HDMI out, but the oldest machine has only got D-sub, so that limits me to 1366 by 768 on my TV for some reason. Which is a 14-inch old Sony effort. But it's all good.
Yeah, actually, Lamer lives down in a little part of the country, part of the area that's finally going to start getting good speeds down there for internet.
Anyway, how are you tonight, Mr. Steve's video? I hope you are well, sir. Or you can always jump on my Discord if you want. Although, maybe out getting some later or something, or what? Okay, 50 miles north of Portland in Oregon. Okay. I kind of know roughly. It's on the east, isn't it? Oregon.
I've only been in the eastern part of your state actually picking up potatoes and onions, believe it or not.
Potatoes and onions, then driving all the way back west.
Yeah, no, it was usually dry goods from the Midwest out to the West Coast
Oh,
somewhere,
Midwest,
and
okay,
then
fair enough.
pick up produce to bring back to the Midwest.
So, you know, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. If it weren't for truckers, a lot of people wouldn't be eating, that's for sure. Task is going well except for the app installer, fair enough. Yeah, that's the thing about trying different distros, you have different ways of installing stuff. And you have to learn new tricks. I still can't get my head around Pac-Man yet, so... Well, I can, but, you know, I don't use it often enough. But what, are you in this school now? Steve, are you broadcasting from your school, sir? Well, from his school, I should say, or are you back home? Outside you are in the school, in a semi-noisy area. Fair enough. Fair enough.
It
You in the
means he's
cheese...
at the
No,
school.
what did I call it? Wasn't a cheese grater, like a wicker basket or something. Where you used to sit and broadcast when your son was in school. And as rich as I do. I smoke far too. Very cool. Excuse me. Yeah, Octopi. Yeah, I do know the app installer, Octopi. Oh, there's a chub. Hello, Silence. By the way, he gave a good review, didn't he, on your Silent Mate? But I mean, can't remember his name off the top of my head. Watched it earlier though. Watched it all the way through earlier, which is unusual for me to watch a video all the way through sometimes. I'll get the gist of it and go, yep, okay.
Evening silent.
I'll be okay, Mark. If you want to like, you can jump on the old disco cord, or if not, no worries. You know I'm a channel boy now.
Dude, in 100 years they're going to be putting implants in your jaw at birth, so you got automatic connection. If the rate things are going, in 100 years that'll be happening.
Probably even less than that the way technology goes, mate, to be honest. Oh, there's always one chap in this thingy that says, can you change it to live chat? I don't think I miss anything, but there you go. Job done. Happy now? Happy now?
He's used to EB's place where he's got all the different chat rooms.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not about the live chat, no, the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
He's saying put it onto live chat instead of top chat or whatever it is. The thing is, you can't set it to that permanently. I'd like to be able to manage to set that permanently so it
Dude, I don't understand why they don't keep the dark theme permanent, because I gotta switch to it every time I log in.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I want him to do is a merchant install, Mark, and then that'll be cool. Yeah, part one. That's what I saw, that he put it in VirtualBox. Yeah, it's a bit clinchy when they put it in VirtualBox because you never can tell whether they set up the VirtualBox correctly. Because when he was first on it, on VirtualBox, I didn't see him change it to Linux Arch. You know what I mean? Which would have been the right settings for it, but he must have done because it all came up. And he's using an older version of VirtualBox as well. 5 point something.
Well, it's good that you're getting some exposure, but you got to realize with the exposure comes a lot more responsibility there, Silent.
Hey.
Hey, bud.
How's
Hey
it
there,
going?
Mark.
You know those reviews can really give you. I mean, it's good to get recognition for your work, but you know, it could make your job harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you do it properly first time, like, there's no comebacks, you know what I mean? Just saying.
Yeah, I've been a bit apprehensive about that in case it, gets a lot of recognition and stuff. But it's good. The workflow I've got now is simplified. I've done a lot of scripting in the back end to help me in the build process, so it's not that difficult now for me.
Yeah, but they always want more, man. They want more.
Yeah, I know.
So, just off my own server alone, for February so far, 1.24 terabytes. January was 1.9. December was a bit quiet, 127. Under a terabyte in November. I don't know what happened there. 7.7 terabytes in September though, so. And that's just off my own server, but I'm also on mirrors and I can't say how downloads have been going on them.
Very nice.
Off the I couldn't tell you what NLUUG, what the output of them is, or what Linux Tracker does. Mind you, I could always look on Linux Tracker, that'd tell me. Actually, I'm not even sure I'm on Linux Tracker for my last releases. I don't know if DBAS put them up for me or not, but regardless, it don't matter.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might make some torrents actually. I don't know if SourceForge to support it. If I make torrents pointing to them,
Hang on, I
will they download?
Actually, I don't know if let me go back to my site, because at the bottom of the page, I'm pretty sure there is a
I'm
torrent
pretty
site.
sure. Well, I know you're not on GitHub, but I think they supported torrents. But I know why you don't go with GitHub. Makes sense. But yeah.
I've got nothing against GitHub. I've got a GitHub account and a GitLab account.
If I was into what you're into, I would never. Just because of Microsoft, I'd shy away from it personally.
Let
Hey,
me know
Steve.
for
It's
that
only coming
drop.
up Big Daddy Retro, isn't that cool? Huh. On it.
Yeah, we're going to have a look at
Change the old
Seed Host.
search.
Seed Host is very good. I think that's what Arco uses. Seed Host is
Did
very.
Did Linux
Magnum,
Tracker ever get their?
Darkstar, KDE5. Oh no, my open box is up.
Did
Could have been CD 13
Did they ever
times
get their? Did they ever get? Did Linux Tracker ever get their issues worked out?
Yeah.
Like from 6 months ago or whatever. Okay, good.
It's working fine. Apparently. Oh, he did. He didn't tell me he did. He's just done it for me. Cool. So I've had 52 completed on Big Daddy. I'm in a pretty small numbers
All of them
compared to.
It's like Spartacus. No, I'm Steve. No, I'm Steve. I'm
Oh,
Steve.
saying that, have a look at that.
Dave's not here.
Well,
Let me
have
know
a
if the
look at
background
that.
noise is
That's
too
just
loud.
wicked. That is. Alright, I ain't beat piece of licks, mate, but TD Mini, right, days of mine, 24 downloads. My Big Daddy, 52 completed. Unbox Mini 17, and the Unbox 36, yes. The normal ones, like the flagship ones, the official ISOs, 48 completed, 5 completed, and 5 completed. Well, I'm pretty chuffed over that. I'm giving her a spanking. Ah. I'll go in there. I will officially brag. And watch me get kicked off the forum. Hello, Steve's video, and I'll see you in the Discord there, mate.
Yeah, let me know if your background loud is too, or the background noise is too loud.
Oh, I've got my volume turned down anyway, quite low, so I won't worry about it that much. Call you Stephen. Yeah. We got Steve as in Steve's video and then Stephen as in Stephen. Okay, cool. Leave request hello, welcome to the stream.
Right, I'm going to head off for a bit and get something to eat. Pop back in a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be on for a
Alright.
little while longer. I'm just gonna level up these people here. Don't level up. Make them admins because, you know. Why is it gone admin? What?
All right, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
moderator? Oh, I've got to scroll down. That's why you
All right.
shit.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
There we go. Gave Hank and Libri some spanners because he's a spanner. Actually, I don't know if he's a spanner or not. Gave him it anyway. Oh, so I thought my thingy had frozen up then. My internet dying. No, still good. On the green. Lean and green. I apologise if I have any buffering or whatever. I haven't copied over the OBS settings. I just done them on the fly kind of thing. Well, it's about time Hinky got a spanner. Oh. So, all good. Hank Jaro. Yeah, I am. On Jaro, I don't know. Hank Jaro. Is it another arch spin? Yet another arch. That's what someone should do it. Yet another arch spin. What would we do? That'd be Yaz on it. YAAS. Yaz. Yaz. Yet another arch spin. No buffering here, fingers crossed, good lad. That's what I like to see.
It's been getting little 2 and 3 second buffers here.
Oh, have you? That's alright. Yeah, I would love to actually, Hank. I'd have to download it after the stream now, because like, if I try to download, I'm just going to get battered. Yeah, I guessed it was a respin of Manjaro. Oh, the KDE flavour. Fair enough. Plasma. Fair enough. Yeah, it's competition for Mark, that is. That's competition for Mark with his Arch Plasma spin. Jaro SFNet, so if I just do that. Copy. Oh, hang on. Should I go Brave block element now? Oh, copy. Oh. Okay, so 5725 or whatever it is, and then you'll. Oh, alright. It's telling me I've got extension option. Alright, let me just copy that anyway, cool. And let me bring that up. Bring that up. Right click and paste and go. Boom. Don't know why that's there. Turn off. Okay, cool, that's in the history, except shut up. Who cares? That's the RC7, very nice. I will be having a butcher's hook at that. I will be having a look. No problem. She's a big fella, isn't she? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that overnight, mate. I'll set it to download tonight. Well, she's a big fella at 4.7 gig, 3.7 gig, mate. What the hell have you got on that? Woohoo! Oh, hello, my 13 viewers. And thank you for my 11 likes. Maybe the up and down likes, don't mind. Yes, Bob, it goes from Ride to Portsmouth, basically. But that's, yeah, you're quite right, it is where the 500, half a gig for drivers. Yeah, what? It's over the Windows 7 mindset, okay, that's cool. That is cool, bud. Awesome. Couple of out the box, but no wine. Oh well, that's easy enough to install. Let's install a wine bottle anyway if it needs it for Proton or whatever. Proton's based on wine anyway, isn't it? So yeah, very cool. We'll be grabbing another coffee soon, though, peeps. I've been smoking too much, and my mouth is starting to get a bit feathery. Yeah. No, I understand why no wine for security reasons, and it's fine. You know. Um. Yeah, pretty much like what this is then. I mean, I've got a few in here. I mean, although, did I ship this one? I probably did. I'm trying to think of how long ago I made this ISO. It's just up to date. So yeah, obviously got OBS in there, simple screen, Audacity, blah blah. On the graphics, I got Digicam, GIMP, Inkscape. Not all therapy though. That kind of thing. Gonna Office, LibreOffice 6.4. All that kind of chavvy business is happening. Think about getting a Pine phone. I don't know enough about it, I'll be honest, Stephen, whether to lay out on it or not. Blank space from an image file. Hang on, what? Don, what are you trying? I mean, if you was trying to get rid, just load it in GIMP and highlight what you want to keep and delete the rest, crop it, I imagine. But I assume if you was going to like, you could DD, I suppose. Writing the 32 gig file of zeros and deleting it. But you'd probably do something like this, wouldn't you? Of equals name of file, and you could do it that way. Hang on. P32M. What? Oh, I cannot remember the. You ever get one of those days when your mind just goes blank?
All the time.
All the time, right? Okay, where are we? Oh, my brain's gone to bloody sleep, mate. My brain's gone to sleep. I know there's a way of like doing the specific size of file you want. In your case, 32 gig. My brain's just gone to sleep in a minute.
Did you see the review that EG did on MX Linux?
Who did? Sorry.
EG? I don't know if
No?
he's a newer. I think he's been around. He's doing a series, and he did one with on MX-19, and he kind of slammed it a bit.
Okay, I still missed who you said it was that done it. Who made the video, Steve? Sorry, mate.
EGEE is his channel name.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna have to have a hunt for him then. Bear with me, Mo.
EGEE is his. Yeah, I've seen him around.
Because he did one on Farron too. He did a decent one. But yeah, he slammed MX. He said it was great if it was 2010.
You know, MX does have a lot of options in it, but for me, it's like way too many. I didn't really understand it, and now that I'm getting into Linux, well, getting better at Linux, so it's getting easier.
Let me pause that because I don't want the thingy. Oh yeah, the MX thingy. I'm gonna. I'll sub him so I can watch it.
I'll be
later,
back in
whatever.
a minute.
No worries. Take your time. Hurry up and take your time.
I just got an invite to
And
somebody.
finally, we're delving
lady.
into the lands
Oh,
of MX
sorry,
Linux.
peeps.
I've been getting.
Get up. Not you. The video started playing. Okay, cool. What's this? More. So look at. Advantage based on W10 Buster. MX 9 entry release. Okay, cool. Oh, I will have a watch of that later. I hadn't actually seen it, Steve, to be honest. Excuse me. $60 image for what? $60 image, like a photograph image, as in a picture, 60 gigabytes. What did you do? Download Google Image Maps or something? What did you do for gigabytes of images? That's a lot of porn, bud. Are you doing something with the Raspberry as well? Very cool. Are you doing like a RetroPie kind of thing where you can have SNES and Neo Geo games and Mega Drive, Famicom? You know the idea. Yeah. All good. The thing about RetroPie is it can accept SD cards to boot off and then USB, and it's got USB ports, so why not stick like a 2 terabyte USB drive, USB port, and just use a tiny SD card as a bootloader basically. I'm pretty sure you could do that. You got the entire NS games, including some unofficial games. Okay. NES library is quite big. What the Master System? What they call the Master System and the Mega Drive and the entire SNES. Oh, very cool. You gotta do is shoehorn some PS1 games on there. And probably PS2. What do you actually do? Okay, I mean for C64 as well. Fair enough. Right, you've been downloading ROMs. You're gonna put MAME on there as well. 30,000 ROMs. Yeah. I'm glad they're not knocking on my door for you. Best PS1 games, very cool. Sorry, Steve. Very cool. What was you saying, Steve?
No, I just chuckled.
Oh, right, okay. I'm just saying 30,000 ROMs. I'm sure you got the licenses for all these, yes?
I'm sure he does wink, wink, nod, nod, say no.
And as long as it's not selling more, I can't see it, to be honest. Yeah, I had a lot of MAME arcade games back in the day. Yeah, I used to run MAME. I used to enjoy that though. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. I haven't done emulation for a long time, you know, with the systems rather than PC emulation. I used to run the C64, C128, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 and 3, which ran like a dog by the way. What else did I do? BBC, Spectrum. At the moment, all I'm using at the moment is very cool. At the moment, all I've got is a TRS-80 emulator that runs on mine. That just takes me back to my younger days, man, when I started out on computers and stuff. Got TRS-80 Model 3 emulator, and that's loaded with games and different versions of LDOS and Christos. I'm on a Model 4 emulator, so I can emulate CPM on it. Model 4 mode, that'd be cool. I'll be going for a cup of coffee in a minute. I know Nostik said he's going to go off for something cool. I know Mark's off filling his face full of food about now. Never tried a Steam Link on Linux, to be honest. But I don't even think Steam's installed on this particular install. Let me have a look, because it could be in internet, strangely enough. 4 games. No, don't have it, just Pulsar. Hey, this is an early version of... Damn, when did I do this?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be jetting out. My son, I guess, finished up. He was having problems with his Python class.
Oh, okay, cool. What kind of problems?
He couldn't get his code to work, that assignment he was given.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's for gaming. To learn how to code.
Yeah.
It's part
Python's a good
his
start.
one class.
And of course, it depends what version of Python is on, whether it's on 2.7 and or 3 or whatever, because they're not really interchangeable that much. My desktop is superb. Yeah, thank you. It's not bad, but it's like mine. You know, I boot into it. I only booted. I forgot it was on here. I forgot it was literally on this PC, truthfully. And I thought, oh yeah, because because I had about 6 or 7 kernels for OpenBox. Which also runs OpenBox, Mate, KDE. I haven't bothered putting XFC on it yet, but I will do. You know, and I just swap in Display Manager what I want that day, how my fingers are feeling. But we just recently dropped Mate 24.0. But we had a bit of a showstopper issue, but that seems to be being done by cleaning out dconf in your local folder in your home. So that's cool. So I've been testing that. It's in testing at the minute, so I've been testing that as well on the other image install on this machine. This poor machine goes through some shit, I'm telling you. I've been running Mate for most of the day. And I was cleaning up the kernels and all of a sudden it come up, yeah, found piece of Linux OS and SDB7. I'm going, I've got a distro on where, sorry?
All right, Ollie. I'll catch you in the later.
Yeah, catch you later on, Steve. You have a very good journey home, mate, and say hello to your son for me.
All right, we'll do. All right, you people take care. Bye.
Take care, Steve. Thank you for joining me. So it's me on my license on Discord yet again. I must be one of these conversations. No, I don't think my desktop's superb, but I think it's adequate. It needs. I don't know what it is. I don't have that much graphics finesse, with theming and stuff. So I tend to. I'm with the last one. I played it really safe. By having like just safe. Best ways. In fact, I don't even know what version of VMware VirtualBox this is on here. I don't think I've updated it about VirtualBox 6.1.2. See, I haven't even bothered updating VirtualBox on this yet. So that's the job I gotta do. Ah, dear me. Driver knows updated. I just want to know why I'm having issues with this. Wait, one can't where I'm thinking. But I know there's a way around it. My brain's just not letting me know. Hold on a minute. Let me have a look inside Bash RC a minute. Class.bash. No, I don't. No, it's the 2020.02.ISO, but you weren't far off. Yeah, that's the latest for 2020.02. And you can get it from, I'll put the link up for you, why not? A faster link. Oops. There we go. I'll just back it in the old thing before you. In the old chat. There you go. That's the latest Trinity and latest oven box. So in case anyone's interested, like, and want to test it in a virtual machine. If you're running a virtual machine, please, if you're running 6.1.4 or 1.2 or whatever you're running, VirtualBox 6 anyway, leave the graphics at VM SVGA, don't change it. But after that, you can actually install the guest editions from inside. You don't need to. It comes with the guest editions, but you need to install it. It's got a little installer built in. So that's all good. That's my Trinity, and that's my open box. No, don't use it. Use VM SVGA. Don't use VBox VGA. If you do, it will go. It will break. I promise. It won't. It won't boot. You won't get to a G or Y. It could tell you are failed. You are a miserable failure. So. Do that, and let's minimize that out of the way. Right, cool. So don't change the VGA at all. Yeah. So when you're setting up, how I set up it's pretty much like this. Pretty elastic will do any for the name. But, you go Linux and other 64. Go next. I'm not even going to bother changing the RAM and all that business. Just when you created that, you go into your settings, don't you? But I normally like give it another couple of cores, and I use the KVM acceleration. And on this bit here, all I do, leave that as it is where it says graphics controller. Just leave it as it is, wang that all the way up, and then just insert the ISO and boot, basically. That's all you need to do. Of course you give it more RAM and that, but it could run in 512 meg anyway, both running T and OpenBox running 512. That's proven with one of my videos earlier on in the week. So yeah, know what it is. And the reason why I rubbed that off, because if I want to add a piece of Linux OS, I've already got them here. I can just add them. If you have a look in the settings in here, under graphics, display, you'll see it's VMS VGA. So yeah, leave the graphics here, don't bother with these two. Just leave it smack in the middle, And it probably boot up. Oh, it's asking me to switch. Hang on. But I'll let it go full screen, it won't matter. Oh, this is the latest Trinity one, by the way. And yes, it is running on a 4.19 kernel. There we go. Enlightfully. On Trinity, you'll find the guest editions installer. You can see it there, VBox guest editions. In wow. Oh, there it is, in utilities. But on OpenBox, you'll find it in the software center. Why? Because when editing the menu, I put it in the wrong place, literally. So yeah, that's it. So all good. Anyway, let's fill that off, power off the machine, won't hurt it. So yeah, that's the latest edition of VirtualBox in a VM. And when you've installed it, like, you don't bother going to the device at the top and dragging in the ISO and all that. It's already, the ISO's built onto the ISO. If like, you just run this script, reboot, and you'll be able to resize your screen and all that kind of business as you so wish. But if I was to change that to say another one, VBox VGA, which King says he's had a lot of luck with, I will start it off. Actually, let's get it out of full screen mode. And you'll just probably see it fail. Yeah, it would have. I would have got to a. Yeah, there we go. And if you scroll down, you can see it's just failing all over the place. So yeah, no devices detected, etc. So you must have that on VMS VGA, and then she will boot, like, no problem. I've gone pretty safe this time with the way the desktop is. No. But what? Okay, this one's running a gig of RAM, but yeah, no problem with the old stuff. the speed of anything, that is for certain. No, even with the gig of RAM, she's quite quick. And yes, it is a light theme, but you know. I'm going for a lighter theme this time. It's a dark one. I know I had problems with this before on my own, but it should be fixed, and it is. And I do have updates. It's telling me there. I got bloody updates, Jab. And so let's have a look. Status. Let's see what these upgrades are. GIMP is now on to 10.18, and WebKit and Lisa. Okay, I ain't gonna even bother doing that. But I have no problems with smoothness, Henk, to be honest. I mean, resizing the desktop, no problem. It's almost instantaneous now. I'm only running inside a gig of RAM. Bless it. I like that. Of course, I got KR and DAR here to change whatever I want it anyway. You'll probably see that 1080 byte is missing there, but believe me, it is there. Yeah, I can turn off the screen. Boom. You're attempting to only activate put. Yeah. It does indeed. To get to desktop composition, you go to appearances and settings. Is it compared to set or is it desktop? Hold on a minute. Window behavior, maybe? Yeah, window behavior. Sorry, translucency, and it says enable the transition composition manager, and that turns it on. And that's easy on there. So we do have composition. No, there's no 32-bit ISO. There's been no 32-bit ISO from me since 2016. I'm afraid. Sorry. I don't do 32 bits or 64. You'd have to go all the way back to 2015 or 2016, somewhere around there, for a 32-bit ISO. But I don't even think you can get that anymore without really hunting. That's basically what you'll see inside it. Did I update? Right. I know because Office come out afterwards, but it is on 6.4 on here because I did update. So yeah, and there's the guest editions installed as I mentioned. And the VBox Test Media Live Boot you need to install VirtualBox 4. That's alright. I'm glad that's alright. Anyway, yeah. That's my Trinity one. I didn't build it inside VirtualBox, by the way, I just tested it in there. So I have a USB test program. Plug in my USB, because when I first build USB, what I do is I'll just test it first off. Assuming this is a build log, because it hasn't come up on my bloody display. But anyway, whatever I said it was, utilities, and that one there. And I can go to USB device, and it's failed to find a valid USB because it has failed to pick up my bloody USB key. I mean, this version of Trinity I'm on, I've took out a lot of stuff. And it's misbehaving somewhat. Unless that key suddenly just gone down. Yeah, I think the clean water just suddenly gone down on my. Or it's blank. But it should still pick up somewhere. Let's plug it into the back. No. Alright, fine. Oh yeah, no, that's C-Media, that's... C-Media is my microphone. That's just refusing to pick it up. For whatever reason, it's not liking my USB key for some reason. What about then? Just having a fit with me for no apparent reason whatsoever. It wants to fight me today. But this Trinity one is just a test rig anyway. The testing thing is so it's no doubt I broke some because I do have the testing repo involved. I probably broke something in testing. Oops. Oops. That's weird, my USB key ain't working. Oh, very strange. Oh, I seem to have lost a USB drive somewhere. Oh, I found it. It's hiding. Let me try this a minute. Getting up. No, she's not having much fun today. That's alright, I don't mind. I don't use this one anyway that much. Oh, it's found my passport. Oh, it is there. It's just not bringing up the window to say it lives. So why? Oh, alright. I doubt if I can boot off it anyway. Allow me to boot. Will it pick it up? No, it hasn't. It's all good. It's all good. Just what the doctor ordered, actually. Hey. No, it's not picking it up as in mounting it. Stranger things have happened at sea. Oh, I know what it is. I'm such a sick git. It's alright. I know what it is. It does need a reboot, the machine does, because yeah, I've updated GCC and all that kind of crap. And a lot of sub stuff before coming on thingy, and I haven't rebooted. Ah, yeah, USB 1 drive will work. It's dog slow, mind, but it could work. Ah, that's what it is. That's why she isn't allowing me to mount stuff yet. Because I'm on the wrong kernel. There's no, believe it or not, the kernel of mine is actually uninstalled. I kid you not. It's uninstalled. No, I can't get it back. That's why she... No, what a dope. It's all good. So it's a mixture of one of those factors, put it that way. Gotta be one of those factors. But it's all good. It is how it is. Quite amazing that you can do that on Linux. You can uninstall the kernel that you're running. But just don't expect to do jack shit with it after you've done it. Okay, I reboot and the kernel is gone. I've got another kernel installed, you see. I just haven't rebooted into it yet. I've got the 5.5.6 kernel installed as well as the one that's running now in RAM. So if I run out of RAM, I'm stuffed, eh? Okay, that's cool. Let me know when leave a request. I'd like to listen to that broadcast. Don't mind. Good night, Hank. Yeah, it is midnight where you are, so good night. Sleep well, bud. See you soon. And thanks for the ISO, by the way. I will be having a look at that. I'll try not to forget to download it. I'll reboot into my usual OS and download it. Next question, I'd like to hear what you're saying. Which one were you You downloaded the latest ISO, so just right to swap file to RAM. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, you can what is it? You can update it, can't we? You know what I mean? Good night, Hank. Sleep well, mate. I've got no Optimus to try it on, to be honest. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I haven't deleted it. I was wrong. I didn't delete the kernel because I did a club update earlier on. It would have told me there was no kernel. Ooh. Don't know. I might just reinstall. Actually. On STB7. Or was it STA7? I can't freaking remember. It's on one of them anyway. All good, all good. What I might do in a minute, chaps, actually, is just to reboot and get myself on a stable machine. That'd be good. If anyone doesn't mind waiting a couple of minutes for me to come back live. Okay, Libre. Thank you for joining me. Much appreciated. All I'm going to do is reboot my system in a momento and get it back to my normal desktop and stuff. And I'll be back. What do you think? So take care. Right, I'm going to pop off. I will be back in about 2 minutes or so. Yes, what I'm going to do. So I'll be back as shortly as I can. Okay, peeps. Back soon.